Hi guys, how are you all doing? It is Wednesday today and it is payday. I had obviously a busy day yesterday, as you've seen. So I am chilling out at home today. I have to have a few meetings and a few jobs to do today, but right now I am upstairs and I'm getting my mum's room ready for Christmas, because she's staying with us for Christmas this year. And yeah, I'm just getting her room ready right now. Yeah, just wrecked as well after yesterday. Little man is handing me things. There's a candle. Yeah, it's a candle. Tea light. Yeah, I'm just tired after yesterday, obviously. But yeah, it's payday today. Budget is done, so I will insert the footage of my budget. Hi guys, so we are going to be doing our child benefit budget, and we're also going to be doing our first paycheck in December budget. As you can see here, they are right beside each other. So I will be using all of my child benefit for putting into sinking funds, and I'm going to be using my paycheck to pay bills. It just makes no sense, seeing as they're beside each other, to use child benefit for any bills, as the first bill that is due will be actually on payday. So I'm going to just highlight child benefit in this colour, purple, and I'm going to highlight payday in green for Christmas. Look at how close we are. So today is actually child benefit day, and look at how close we are to Christmas week. Now I will be actually doing my budget a bit earlier for the next payday, because often hubby gets paid a little bit earlier, so I just want to be prepared. However, I will be budgeting as if he is paid on the Wednesday. So if he does get paid on that Wednesday, then that's fine. So I'm going to just check our bills. As I said earlier, I'm pretty sure our first bill is on the 7th. So that is fine. So here is our bills and direct debits. Yes, so the first bill we have is internet on the 13th, and that is $39.95. Canva, which is $11.99. And we have Apple storage, which is $11.99. And we also have Netflix, which is $8.99. Now, and then last one then is mobile, and that is $10.99. Oh, we have insurance, and that is $52.18. I'm going to put in child benefit here. Well, our child benefit is going to be $420. It's not a double payment anymore. And our bills for that is $0. And our first paycheck for December is $450. And our bills, €136 and 9 cents. So just going to highlight those now. All of those bills, and then we'll know where we are at a glance throughout the month. And I also like to highlight here so that, again, at a glance I know what's going on. And if you're wondering why this top one is pink, it's because that was from our last paycheck, our paycheck in November. That would have been pink. Okay, so we're going to do first budget child benefit, and then we will be budgeting our first paycheck. I'm going to budget them separately, even though they are beside each other. It just makes a bit more sense to me, as they are two different paychecks coming in. But if I got paid weekly, I would probably put the child benefit with that week's pay. So we're going to look back at November before we go forwards and just see how we did in November. So we wanted to go on a family day out. So we wanted to go on a family day out, and we did that. We went to Galway, as you've seen in our previous vlog. Wanted to save 300 towards Christmas, and we actually saved 400 towards Christmas. I wanted to declutter the baby's room and the garden. Now I did declutter the baby's room, but I did not declutter the garden. And I wanted to lose £6 and I lost 4. So that was grand. So we're going to now look at December's goals. So my December goals, so December can be a difficult month, and also stressful about money. Even when you're budgeting, it can be a little bit stressful because there's so many things going on and you're always worried that you haven't budgeted enough. So my main goal is to stick to Christmas budget. My next goal then is to, so often flights at Christmas are a lot cheaper than the rest of the year. So I want to have a look. We have quite a large voucher there for flights. So I want to look and see if I can get flights with that voucher. I have a little bit in my sinking fund for holidays. So I want to see, can we get our holiday. I have some income coming in soon as well, and yeah, I'm really hoping that we'll be able to book our summer holiday in December. So I'll put book. Next goal then is to prepare my Christmas grocery list and plan for it. So by planning for it, I mean deciding when I'm going to be picking up the food. Now the turkey I want to get comes out on the 21st in Aldi. So I want to have my whole food shop planned for that. Now I know exactly what I'll be doing for my Christmas dinner, but I just want to make sure that I know timings when I want to prepare stuff. So sometimes I like to make, for example, I might have boiled the ham the day before, and then I just have to air fry it with the glaze on top of it. So yeah, it's just kind of the timings to make Christmas as not stressful as possible. And then lastly, one of my goals for December is to get more sleep. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I have a cold and I have had it for about 3 weeks now, and I can't shift it. And I think one of the reasons is because I'm up really late most evenings working. So I would like to try and get to bed a bit earlier, and one of those ways that I'm going to do that is by just delegating work a bit more in the house, and also accepting help childcare. So now on to our first budget, which is our child benefit budget. So that is on the 6th. That is 420. We're not going to pay any bills with that, which would be quite unusual. So cash envelopes, because it is December, my plan is to put a bit more towards food. Now I have been saving on the savings card for my Christmas food shop, but I just want to add a bit more. I'm aware that everyone will be off, and also we'll have family round, so we'll have an extra person in the house. So I just want to put a bit more aside, and if we don't use it all, then that's fine. It will go on into the new year. So I'm going to just put some more towards food. 100 of that into food. Then the other thing I need to put a bit more into while I have this little bit extra money is into home and chickens. And the reason being is there is a lockdown for chickens, and they have to stay inside their house all the time, inside their run. So at this time of year it gets very mucky, and yeah, we need to basically put down a layer inside there of wood chippings and also sand just to dry it out. So I'm going to be putting €50 into home and chickens. It's just part of this time of year. Like, I find the bedding just gets much dirtier. It's from the mud and the wet rather than the chickens themselves. But yeah, so we just do a whole deep clean out. I need to lime wash the walls in the shed again, but we have that, so that's fine. So yeah, that is the cash envelopes. So then into our sinking funds, we need to put some money into holiday. To be putting 100 into holiday. Then I want to put some money into health and braces. And something I also want to put money into is car maintenance. Car is going really well right now, but you know, these things don't always carry on for ages and ages. So I'm going to put 50 into there. And then my last one I'm going to put into is house improvements. And I'm going to put 50 into there. So we've got 0 into debt payoff, 0 into savings. So our income is 420, 0 into bills and direct debits, 150 into cash envelopes, 0 into debt, and 270. So that's our child benefit done. Now, going into our first paycheck for December, and that is 450. So we have some bills and direct debits to put in. We have car insurance, that is on the 7th. Then we have internet, $39.95. Then we have Canva, which is $11.99. Then we have Netflix, $8.99. And then we have Apple storage and mobile, which is on the 20th. We're going to pretend we didn't put the 100 in last for child benefit. And we're going to put in 200. Diesel, 60. So we have €50 left. So miscellaneous and kids is getting 40. So I may as well put 50 into that, because there's no point putting it anywhere else, the extra tenner. So sinking funds, no. Savings, no. 450. Bills and direct debits is 140, and then 310 is 0. And that is our budget. I have some content to film as well this week for some brands just before Christmas, and then work-wise I'll be kind of pulling back a little bit now and get my family ready for Christmas. But yeah, how are you all feeling about Christmas? Does it feel like it snuck up on you, or do you feel prepared? This year I feel not that prepared. I feel half prepared. I have half the presents got basically. So yeah, I need to kind of catch up on that. I think that's going to be a priority this weekend, to get on top of that while I have someone helping me with the kids, the toddler mostly. But yeah, because I find in the evenings I am like working a lot of the time, and I had some work to catch up on, side hustle work as well. So yeah, I just, and also I don't like shopping, and I don't even like online shopping that much. But the bits I need to get now, I'm starting to realise I probably better getting in the shops. So I want to get that sorted anyway, somewhat this weekend. But yeah, I'd love to know how you're all feeling about Christmas this year. Obviously it is a tougher Christmas for a lot of people this year. And yeah, like it's going to be a budget Christmas for most people, I would say, ourselves included. And it's important to, I think, instead of putting all the pressure on gifting and things like that, I think he's showing me the candle again. I think it's important to think about the memories you're making and stuff like that. Like that is more important, because that's the stuff about Christmas that you remember after Christmas and for years to come. For me, I think it's more about the food and spending time together. Like we have my mum coming for Christmas, and then we're going down. Oh, yeah, going down to my dad's after Christmas. Yes, and we'll also be spending time with my in-laws all throughout Christmas. So and then I'm hoping to meet up with friends as well. That is the plan. That's my Christmas. It's more about memories, to be honest. And I think as time goes on, you realise that more. At least I do. Like, I think since everything's shut down, I feel like that's more important than ever. Like, you really realised, like, God, when I think of 2020, that Christmas, like, we didn't even go into people's houses when we visited them to give gifts. So yeah, it's so much more important, I think, than ever. But yeah, anyways, that is what our Christmas is.